So good evening everyone and welcome to your weekly tarot card reading. I'm Renata Daniel and the reading room is now open. And today I posted up 3 cards for you to choose from. So again, if you are seeing this for the first time and you haven't chosen any cards yet, then the idea is to choose 1, 2 or 3 for this reading. And this reading was based on a question that I asked about what would be a perfect thing to think about this week when it comes to changing my mindset, your mindset about something. So the choice was 1, 2 or 3. What ideas can the tarot card bring this week to help change or shift a particular mindset? So let's look at these cards. The first card we have is the beautiful Ten of Cups. Of course, this card is all about happy families. It's all about the dream of having all of the things that you want and good luck coming to you. So let's look at this in the framework of a mindset shift. So the Ten of Cups is often that card that looks like perfect emotional fulfillment. Remember, cups are all about love. So it's happy family, happy life, all the beautiful things that we want. But here's the mindset shift that this card is going to be asking you for this week. Stop postponing the contentment that you might see or wish for in this card until everything looks perfect. So the Ten of Cups isn't about a flawless emotional life. It's about recognizing what is already emotionally meaningful and letting that be enough for now. Let that be the fuel for the fire. This week the question is not what's missing. Well, it isn't what's missing, but what am I overlooking because I'm chasing an idea or a dream and not focusing on right here and right now. So if you've been unconsciously telling yourself, I'll relax once this or that is sorted, or I'll feel settled when this thing or that thing happens, then this card is gently calling out that bullshit. So consider this instead. What if emotional fulfillment isn't a destination, but a daily decision to acknowledge what already works? Not forever, just for this week. Shift your mindset and look at what is working for you right now and place more energy into that. It's fantastic having dreams and having a dream to chase, but don't ignore what is happening around you right now by focusing on that dream to come only. All right, card number 2. Card number 2 is the Three of Cups, another Cups card. So this is a card that often talks about support, your support system, and what's happening within that support system. And there's going to be a little bit of reframing for this one as well. So the Three of Cups is shifting the focus outward. It's about community. It's about sharing your joy and happiness. It's about small celebrations. But again, not in a forced, crazy way. Throwing a party and spending all of your money away. The mindset change here is about allowing connection without needing to be productive or meaningful. So just being together for the sake of being together, rather than having to come together with people continuously just because you have to finish or do something. So this card often shows up when someone has turned every interaction into a task, a role, or an obligation. And this week it's asking you to consider, where have I made everything just too serious? And where am I refusing joy unless it earns its keep, unless it is something that is leading to something else that needs to happen? When was the last time you actually spent time in just a joyous moment with somebody that's important to you, without needing to have an outcome of some sort? So the Three of Cups says benefit comes from letting yourself be part of something without managing it, fixing it, or extracting value from it. So a very simple way to reframe this is connection doesn't need a purpose to be worthwhile. So let that sink in, especially if your default setting is self-reliance. If you find it so super hard to ask anyone for anything, then we've got to turn that upside down and sort of go, well, if someone is giving you help and assistance, accept it without feeling that you have to automatically return it in some way, return the favour. The last one is the Eight of Swords. And the Eight of Swords is this card that's a real difficult card because it's like you're stuck in making a decision. It's like you're not really wanting to see the truth of situations or, wanting to sort things out. And it's something that you are doing to yourself because it's just too hard. So let's look at reframing this particular card. And I'm going to ask you this week to question the rules that you are obeying. So the Eight of Swords isn't about being trapped, it's about thinking that you are trapped. And this week, the mindset shift that I am asking you is pretty simple. It's not every limitation you feel is real. Some are inherited beliefs you never agreed to consciously. So it could be something that you were born into, your family's faith, your family's way of doing things, the way your religion taught you to do things, or your school, or whatever background that you came from, whatever community you came from. You are a different person now. Are you still obeying those rules? So this card asks you to notice the language you use internally, as in I can't because, I have to because, and there's no other choice because. So the Eight of Swords doesn't demand dramatic action. It just asks for you this week to look at it with curiosity. What if one small assumption you're treating as fact really isn't? Now, you don't need to escape the whole situation. Remember, you just need to loosen one mental knot, one little thing at a time, and that's going to be enough to change your experience this week. So, right, we've got letting happiness be imperfect but present in number 1, allowing connection without justification, number 2, and questioning one restrictive belief instead of fighting the whole system for number 3. Wow, okay. I hope that this has spoken to you in some way this week, and that the number that you chose is the perfect number for you to think about for your own mindset. And I will talk to you very, very soon. Thank you for being here, and let me know if this card has had meaning for you. Bye for now.